So hi guys, this is going to be a step-by-step guide on how you're going to obtain your passport as a Kenyan. So what you need is one, your birth certificate, two, your identification card, three, you're going to need three sized passport photos, four, you are going to need a copy of your parents' identification card, and then five, you're going to need the application fees, then six, depending on your situation, if it is different, they might ask you for more documents, but if you do not have any problems, then these are the only documents that you're going to need. So let's talk about names now. Before you even apply, check your name. Is the name on your ID the same as your birth certificate? If not, they are going to use your birth certificate name on your passport. They're going to use that name on your birth certificate on your passport. They're not going to use the ID. If it is the same, well and good, you're okay. If it is not, prepare yourself. That is what they're going to use. If you can change or rectify your name, well and good. I tried, I had that problem, and the process of even trying to change your name on your birth certificate is next to impossible. The process of changing your identification name, it's a whole nother process that I didn't want to put myself into because it is stressing, it is stressful. So that is what is going to happen. Now, our guide, what you need is one, to register on eCitizen. You need an account to register yourself on eCitizen. And then number two, what you need is a login. After creating an account, of course, you will have to use your email address. You need a valid email address, and then you're going to register yourself. You're going to register yourself, and then, and let me just see, you'll need a valid email address and your national ID number, and then you're going to apply for a passport. Now, you need to navigate in the immigration section. Once you're logged in, you need to find the Department of Immigration Services tab, right? Select the passport application option, choose the type of passport you want to apply, whether it's ordinary, whether it's diplomatic or temporary, and then fill out the application form. Provide all the required details, including personal information, contact details, and passport details. So the passport details, I mean, what names, yeah, and the date of your birth, where you're coming from, which county, which subdivision. I don't know what you know how it goes. And then you're going to upload the documents that I said you needed, yeah, the birth certificate, national ID, and what. And then the next thing you're going to do, you're going to pay the application fees. And then the good thing about the eCitizen, they have different payment methods, that is debit, credit, and M-Pesa. You can use those ones as a payment method. Now, the application fees depends with the number of pages you want. There's the 34, there's the 50, and there's the 66, if I'm not wrong. And they all vary in prices because the more pages you want, the more you pay. Now, the next step is that you need to book an appointment. You need to find a slot. And when you find a slot, you need to attend your appointment. And when you attend the appointment, basically, they're just going to capture your biometrics, your fingerprints, and your face. And guys, let me tell you, I remember when I was going to get my passport, people were sent back. People who had fake birth certificates, they were sent back. People whose names didn't match. There was just something that they would send people back. Like your names, but to be honest, your names. I remember there's somebody who was sent back because of the name. Like I also remember when they asked me, and I was like, yeah, my surname is not on my birth certificate, but it is on my ID. And the good thing is that my father's name was on my birth certificate, so it was clearly like, this is my name and this is my, like, it's here and it's under my father's name. So that was so obvious. They just had to. Thank God I was not sent back because I don't know what I would have done. The waiting for the passport, in the website it says 10 to 15 working days, but guys, it takes 3 to 6 to 12 months if you don't know somebody who knows somebody. That's just how it is. It will take less, it will take more, So if yours took less, good for you. If you just need to wait. And then finally, you can track the status of your passport in the e-citizen. So I think it's always when you submit your application, it's always written submitted. When it goes to another stage, it will come up on your portal each and every time you go and check, and then they will send you SMS, like a message to go and collect your passport if it's ready. Now, guys, sometimes they do not send you this message, and I would say after you waited for a while, just go and check. Just go and check for yourself if your passport is ready or if it's not. Other than that, yeah, you will collect your part. Oh, during collection, you go with your ID. You go with your ID and then you collect your passport. If it's a child passport, you'll go with their original birth certificate to collect their passport. But also for a child, it's just the same process. There's nothing different, only that you're applying this on behalf of a child. But the documents are the same. Their birth certificate, now your ID as the parent. I think even for a child, it's a bit easier, but just make sure that the names are. Just know that if it's a child, they're just going to use the name on the birth certificate. So before you settle down for a child's name, before you settle on putting the father's name, guys, these are some of the things to come and look out for, because these things become and haunt us later in life. So just be extra careful. Until next time. Oh, and I hope you see messages that you've gotten your passports. Where do you apply for your passport? You apply for your passport at Nyayo House, if I'm not wrong. If I am not wrong, it's Nyayo House in Nairobi. That is where you get your passport from. That's where you apply your passport. And then collection, you collect at the Huduma Center, depending again on where you are. If it's in Nairobi, you can get your passport at GPO. Or if not, I have forgotten the name, but there's a Huduma Center. Is it City Square? Yeah, at City Square. That is where you also get your passport. So depending on where you put where you want to collect it from. So guys, that is the process of obtaining passport. Please get your passport. Passport is going to help you. It is going to open doors and opportunities that you never thought were there. It is going to change your life. But don't get your passport and put it under your pillow and put it under your mattress. It's not going to help you at all. Get your passport and get it to work, right? Apply for jobs, apply for schools, apply, guys, apply. You never know, maybe your future husband will be a foreigner. You need a passport to move to where your husband is. So you guys, please try and get your passport. Yeah, you never know when an opportunity might even rise when you're in the house. Somebody may tell you, like, something has come up, let's go. You don't even have a passport. Maybe somebody wants to pay for you a full vacation. Maybe you've won a free giveaway, like a trip fully paid for in Dubai. You don't even have a passport. Guys, please get your passports. Let your passports stay with you. Until next time, bye.